Hey there, folks. Foggy here. Welcome to day 167, I think, of my year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. We're going to do Sentinels of the Multiverse one last time. We are playing up against Citizen Dawn this time. We're slowly working our way up the level of difficulty, and Citizen Dawn was listed next. What's funny is the one solo... I did watch two solo playthroughs of other people. They mentioned that Citizen Dawn was actually the toughest, which I find a bit surprising. Citizen Dawn basically has a lot of, sort of like a Magneto-like character, according to the other video. Basically has a lot of villains that will come out and will flip twice, and we kind of want to minimize how long she has flipped over that middle time. She'll start with 80, and once there are at least 3 here citizen cards trashed, she will flip. And then once she is flipped from there, she is immune to damage, but once there are at least 3 citizen cards in play, then she will flip again. And according to this, she only flips once. So she's going to go Mega Nova at some point and then not Mega Nova. So she'll be vulnerable, then invulnerable, then vulnerable, and we kind of want to try to get her down as quick as possible. However, to do her setup, we have to discover 2 citizen cards. So we'll go through the deck here. And we've got Citizen Battery and Citizen Dare. Okay. After Citizen, let's do this in order. There's a bonus here in case there's another Citizen Assault. And in this one, +1 damage dealt to hero targets. After Capture Truth is played, this card deals each hero target 1 irreducible psychic damage, then bury the card. Bury means that you put the card at the bottom of the deck, and that's something that I have not been careful about. So I'm going to try to be careful about that this round. We're playing with 3 members of the, whatever the other team is, not the Freedom 5, but the Powerhouse 7 or something like that. I forget. It's Prime Wardens. We have Captain Cosmic, sort of like a Green Lantern-like character, or Captain Atom, or Silver Surfer. Basically, or Captain Marvel, just yields a lot of like magic energy. Haka is, I guess, sort of like a Hulk-like character, just basically big and strong. And then Argent Adept doesn't really have a corresponding thing. Basically sings, does a lot of singing, and that's the main thing. Activate 1 perform, and some of the cards here have performs on them. So it's kind of crazy. So this will be fun to try to use overall. And we're playing Id Magmaria, which is, again, the next environment up in terms of difficulty level. Looks like basically just a lava area. But we're all set to go, so we'll do the start phase. If there are at least 3 citizens in the trash, which is not the case, so we skip that, we'll do the 1 card played. Citizen Summer. Citizen Summer can do some damage. Can mess things up. There's a lot of synchronicity between the cards here. So there are a lot of citizen cards that all have like thematic names. So there's Assault and Battery, Truth and Dare. There's the 4 Seasons. And the more of them that are in combo with each other, the more dangerous it is. But since we have now are in the play phase, we don't worry about the start phase. We'll now go to the end phase. Whoever's got the most HP gets 1 energy damage, so that'll be Haka. It says H -2, so since we're playing with 3 heroes, it's 1 damage overall. Deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 energy damage. So this time it's still Haka and gets knocked down to 30. There's nothing here for end phase. Deals the 2 heroes with the most cards in play 3 fire damage each. Well, we'll spread the love a little bit. We'll go to 24 here. Since nobody's got any cards in play, essentially everyone's going to take some share of the damage, except for Argent. We can just choose whichever 2. And since Argent's starting out with a measly 24, I want to be a little careful. So now we go into Captain Cosmic. There's nothing for start. And he's got constructs left and right. And I think what I want to do is I want to play this Vitality Conduit. And what that's going to do is it's going to restore 2 HP to a target. And even though Argent hasn't gotten damaged yet, I'm going to play it over here. I feel like Argent is going to be the weakest of them, the weakest character overall, and I want Argent to get an HP boost each turn. So now I go to my power phase, reveal the top card of my deck, play it or draw it, and play this card next to a hero target, -1 damage dealt to that hero target. We're going to play that next to Haka, so that Haka does not have to worry so much about that. It's kind of weird. So constructs are very much like a Green Lantern sort of thing. And then we draw a card to finish off our turn. Okay, so power. Actually, let's do play first. So Ta-Aha feels to me like the really good one. Rampage is kind of interesting. Rampage is basically 5 damage to everybody. And then 2 damage to each of the hero targets. Including myself, I guess. Because it does say each hero target 2 melee damage, and I'm a hero target. In addition, the energy bracers would take 2. The vitality conduit would take 2. Anything that has a number next to it is a target. So Rampage would be really bad in this case. I'm going to play Teha. And what that is I'm going to deal up to 2 targets 3 melee damage each. And so now that I've played that, I can activate the power, which is that damage. So we will go ahead and do some damage. That takes out Citizen Dare. It does leave Citizen Summer still alive. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and just grab this -1 damage for this, just so that I know that that's in play. And then I get to draw a card. All right, so interesting. Finally, we're going to go to Argent. And these all have performs and accompanies, which should probably be... Syncopated Onslaught is select up to 3 targets until your start phase +1 damage dealt by those targets. Alacritus Subdominant means a hero may play 1 card. And Perform Saraband of Destruction allows me to destroy 1 ongoing card or target 1 target with 2 or fewer HP, which would be Citizen Summer in this case. And I'm kind of inclined to do Saraband of Instruction. So that's going to be a melody. That's just in play. I don't gain the HP, unfortunately, since I'm not damaged. But I do get to destroy 1 target with 2 or fewer HP. So that'll be Citizen Summer. And she's out. All right. And so that is... and then I get to draw a card to finish it off. And the Perform here is my power. Like I'm doing 1, activate 1, Perform, then I get to activate that Perform. I just sort of skipped through that, but it was play, then power, which does the Perform, and then draw the card. So now we go to the environment. What horrible things does this? When this card is destroyed, this is Crystalloid Gremlins. Put it in 1 hero's hand. This card cannot be played from a hero's hand. End phase. This card deals the 3 non-environment targets with the lowest HP 1 melee damage each and 1 fire damage each. Interesting. It's got 4 HP. So non-environment targets are everybody. And in this case, had we left all the citizens up, they would each be getting 2 damage, which kind of sucks. But instead, Citizen Battery is going to take 2 damage. The next 2 are going to be Captain Cosmic, who will take 2 damage, and also Argent Adept. Adept. I can say things. All right, so that's the end phase there. Now we go on to this. There are only 2 cards here, so we don't flip yet. Deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 energy damage. However, that gets reduced by 1 because of the energy bracer, so nothing happens. Over here, Citizen Bat. Oh, we actually play a card too. Sorry, we're supposed to play a card before we do the end phase here. All right, Citizen Spring basically restores HP. That's a bummer. Now we do the end phase. So the end phase here has already been done. Hero target with the highest HP 3 energy damage gets reduced by 1, so we're now at 25. And each citizen card regains 1 HP, so we'll get rid of 1 there. All right, and now we go on to the phase over here. I'm going to go ahead and play this next to me. I'm going to play Cosmic Weapon. This allows me to basically... I messed up something here. I just realized that. So both Captain Cosmic should still be at 24. And the reason for that is that the damage was taken by the constructs. That took 2 damage. That took 2 damage. So that's something I should have been aware of. Which means that we have to worry about that card over here. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and play this. Play this card next to a hero character. They gain this power. The hero deals 1 target 3 energy damage. And so now I will go ahead and activate this power. I will deal 3 energy damage to Citizen Spring. Actually, we'll do it to Citizen Battery, so they're down to 2. And I have a reason for that. We'll then draw a card. All right. Over here to Haka. So I could do knock heads. Knock heads would allow me to cause 2 damage to each of those. I also kind of want to do... Yeah, I think I see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do 2 targets, 2 melee damage each. So the targets that we're going to pick are actually Citizen Battery and the Crystalloid Gremlins. This kills Citizen Battery. Takes him out of the fight. But maybe doesn't. Maybe not kills. Might be a bad word. And then this is going to be -1 damage done by this target, so we'll want a red. Start phase on the next turn, I destroy this card. However, now I get to activate my power, deal up to 2 targets 3 melee damage each, during the start phase I could have activated this card. I chose not to, but I'm going to do 3 damage over here. And then I'm also going to knock out this. So probably wasted the negative damage, but I'm okay with that. And then I'll draw a card. Tiaki Defender. Which allows me to absorb damage for another character. All right, over here we're going to gain 2 HP. So we're next to a hero target, and honestly, like, it's just we're still at maximum HP, so we don't do anything. Arcane Cadence. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Draw 1, replace 1, discard 1, bury 1, and play 1. Which kind of feels kind of crazy. I think I'm going to do Inspiring Supertonic. I'm going to play that, and then for my power, I'll activate one Perform. One hero may use one power. We'll go ahead and let Captain Cosmic use their Cosmic Weapon to take out Citizen Spring. Actually, we'll have Taika. We'll have them hit both of these characters. Both of them will get hit for 2, or hit for 3. That'll still take out Citizen Spring, but it will cause Citizen Dawn to now have 3 damage. Now, the idea here is that we are trying to get Citizen Dawn to flip over and then flip over again. So, environment card, Magmarian Throng. Oh, and also when this got destroyed, I was supposed to put it in the hero's hand, even though it can't be played. Presumably something about having magma crystals will be bad. Discover 2 Magmarian cards. Each Magmarian card deals each non-environment target 1 fire damage. Alright, so, Magmarian card. I don't know if that means... Here, let's... Okay, yes, some of them say Magmarian as opposed to Magma Crystal. Alright, so there's 1. Two. Okay. And then we'll shuffle everything. So that gets pushed off here. Deals each non-environment target, so everyone's going to get some damage here, and mostly us. Oh, these are nasty. Okay, so that's now shuffled up. We've discovered these. Neither have a start phase activated. All right, so each deals 2 fire. So each is going to deal 2 fire damage. Citizen Dawn is going to take 2 fire damage. I'm going to take 1 fire damage here. The Energy Bracer is going to take 1 damage. I'm going to take 1 damage, or 2 damages actually. Yeah, and actually this will take out the Energy Bracers. That'll get destroyed, so that'll go to Captain Cosmic's trash pile. This will take out the Vitality Conduit, and then also knock him down too. So you never get the benefit of that. And I think that's everything. All right. During the end phase, I may discard 1 Magma Crystal card. Each hero that does draws 3 cards. I can also use the this to deal with this card. I think I'm going to go ahead and discard this, though. I'm going to get to convert that to 3 cards. All right, Citizen Dawn's going to go. Start phase. If there are at least H Citizens cards in the villain trash, flip this. Only once per game, though. And then that's it. We're going to play a card. We get Citizen Hammer. End phase. Discover 1 Citizen card. Citizen Autumn. Okay. This card deals each hero target 3 fire damage. Holy cow, we need to take this guy out. 19, 22, because we still have the negative. Oh, no, we no longer have the -1, so that's 21. That's 19. Destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the heroes with the lowest HP. So that'll be either Captain Cosmic or Argent Adept. And since you can choose, I'm going to choose Captain Cosmic, who has no ongoing cards. He doesn't lose anything. So screw you. All right, Captain Cosmic will get to go. And we'll focus on... So my biggest concern here is that we're going to get some fire damage from the Magmarians, but I kind of want to get... And we kind of need to let there be 1 more Citizen in play for Citizen Dawn to get reversed. So we're going to target this over here. I'm first going to play... I'm going to play Vitality Conduit, and so that way I can give Argent add up some... Actually, we're going to give myself some HP back. I'm not going to be able to do that on this turn, though. Let's give it to you over here. And then for the power, I'm going to deal 1 target, 3 energy damage, and I'm going to focus on... I think they both had roughly the same start phase, so we're going to go ahead and just focus on... Let's focus on the weaker one, just to get that out of the way. So that'll be 3 energy damage over here, and then draw a card. Over here, I get to, at the start phase, regain 2. I may destroy 1 ongoing card. If I do destroy this card, there's no ongoing right now. This card gets destroyed. This should be over a little bit more, so I have a place for a trash pile for Haka. I now get to play a card. Part of me wants to do Rampage, which would take out that card over there. But be very helpful. It would take out Hammer, which we don't want to do yet. Yeah, I guess we'll go with Haka of Recovery. Basically, it's -1 damage to Haka. At the start phase, discard any number of cards. Haka regains X HP, where X is the number of cards discarded this way times 2. Then destroy this card. So basically, it's a way to get a bunch of HP here. So now we're going to do our power, which is deal up to 2 targets, 3 melee damage each. So we'll focus on the fire things, because again, we kind of want to let there be 1 more citizen over here. So we're going to have to suck it up for a little bit. But that's going to cause 6 there and 3 there. All right. And then draw a card at the end of the turn. Now, Arcane Cadence. We're going to go Arcane Cadence because I feel like this is going to be kind of fun to play. So reveal the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bury 1. Is there one that's really good to play? And I think it's this. But we have to choose the other ones first. We're going to go ahead and... we're going to replace this. We're going to draw this. We're going to discard this, and we're going to bury this. So we're playing this summon 1 instrument card. We may play 1 card. So let's go ahead and look through here. We need to find an instrument of some sort. And I haven't seen any instruments. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's just 6 instruments possible. Okay. So the instruments are Prunku's Drum. Activate the accompany of 1 rhythm card, then activate the perform of 1 rhythm card. So that's something to keep in mind, is that they are ongoing melody, ongoing harmony, and I'm assuming ongoing rhythm. This allows me to activate the perform of 1 melody card and then activate the perform of 1 other card. So these are basically, you get to do 2 separate things, which would be great, because I think this would allow me to deal with those over there in a much more sensible manner. I might not be able to take out both of them, but activate the perform of 1 melody card and then activate 1 accompany. Activate either 1 perform or 2 different companies. Oh, this is just complicated. And then this is one harmony or in one accompany on a harmony. We're going to go with Drake's Pipes. I'm going to summon Drake's Pipes. And then shuffle. Which means the whole placing, figuring out what to place there ended up being really stupid. And I may now play one card, and I will play Drake's Pipes. Okay, so that's done. Now, for the power, because now I have a new power, I will activate the Perform of One Melody card, which in this case will be the Destroy One ongoing card or target with 2 or fewer HP. That'll be the Crystal Collector. Gets destroyed. And then one hero may use 1 power. Now, I could technically do this again. I feel like I could just keep going like this, but there's no point in doing that. I can have either Haka deal up to 2 targets 3 melee damage each, which would be the Ice Core Tunneler to make that damage there, and then deal a bunch of damage here. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I want to try to take out Hammer as soon as possible, since this character deals so much fire damage. Otherwise, we're going to lose. I mean, we're going to lose the cosmic weapon over here anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then this will be 3 damage to the Tunneler and then 3 damage to Hammer. All right, and then we go to the environment. Oh, and we actually draw a card first. So there we go. Draw a card. Okay. This card deals the 3 targets with the highest HP 1 fire damage each. So right now that's going to be Haka, Captain Cosmic, and the Argent. Then we deal out an environment card. It's Fiery Crystallization. Item cards gain the keyword Magma Crystal. Star Phase, and then there's something for the Star Phase here. So we can now turn in any item we want because everything here is getting crystallized, which is scary. Over here, if there are 3 citizen cards in play, flip. Where that's not the case. So we draw a card, Citizen Assault. If Citizen Battery is in play, +1 damage, so we don't have to worry about that. Discover 1 citizen card. That's ongoing. Return Citizen Anvil. There we go. Anvil is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, so Citizen Hammer is going to deal 3 fire damage. However, yeah, 3 fire damage to each hero target. So that's going to drop the Argent down to 15. That's going to drop Haka down to 20. I think I was off by 1 there, so it should be 21. I forgot about that last time. And then 15. Plus, I'm going to do 3 damage to this construct. And then this is going to get destroyed completely. Destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the hero with the lowest HP. Currently, that's a tie between Argent and Captain Cosmic, so I'll choose Captain Cosmic, who has no ongoing cards. This card deals each hero target 1 melee damage. So that brings Argent down to 14, Captain down to 14, and it destroys the Vitality conduit of Haka. And then if Captain Hammer is not in play, bring him into play. So we're not going to do that. All right, that was a lovely villain phase. Let's go ahead and play. I'm going to go ahead and give the Dynamic Siphon over to Haka, because that will allow them to use 1 power as a reaction. I then get to activate my power, which is reveal the top card of my deck, play it, or draw it. All right, this is going to give me, I'm going to go ahead and play it. That'll be a new power next turn. And then I get to draw one more card. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer. All right, over to hero. And now I can discard some cards. I'm going to go ahead and discard Taika, Haika, and one of the Rampages. That'll take that out. Is this a good time to go on a rampage? It is. It's a good time to go on a rampage. So we're going to get rid of these 3 cards first. That's going to restore 6 HP. Bring me back up to 27. That's also going to get rid of this card. I'm then going to go ahead. That was this part of the start there. I may also destroy one ongoing card. And if I do, I destroy that card. So I could destroy that, but it's a pretty benevolent card. We're going to go ahead and go on a rampage as our one-shot. Each Haka deals each non-hero target 5 melee damage. So that will take out this lovely little environmental thing over here. That's done. Over here, Citizen Dawn is still immune, so she doesn't take any. Even though there's -1 damage dealt to this card, it's still enough to knock out Citizen Hammer for good. We're going to deal 5 damage to Citizen Autumn. We're going to deal 5 damage to Citizen Assault. That takes Citizen Assault out. We're going to deal 5 damage to Citizen Anvil. And I hear what you're saying. I just screwed up big time. Because I should have been more cognizant of the fact that this means that Citizen Dawn will not convert. Damn it. All right, so let's rethink this. We were at 6 damage over here. Assault was here. Nobody else had any damage other than Hammer. And I think what I should have done is not played this. 1, 2, 3. And this was 6 over here. I'm realizing now what I should have done. Okay, so we're not going to do Rampage. We're going to do... We're going to do Tangamana. After Haka destroys any non-hero card, non-hero target, draw 1 card. That's actually going to be helpful. For now, power, I will deal up to 2 targets 3 melee damage each. This time I will hit Hammer. And I will take out this over here. And the 3 damage is enough to take out both of those. Both of those are non-hero targets. I get to draw 2 cards. All right, and then that is the use of my power, so I get to take 1 more card as the end of my turn. All right, now Argent gets to go. And I've got this crazy Arcane Cadence again, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and draw the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got Arkham's Drum, which is an instrument. We've got Rhapsody of Vigor, which would be nice. Silver Shadow is activate 1 accompany, and I then may draw a card or play a card. Instrumental Conjuration would be nice. I don't like that one. That's gonna get destroyed. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put Instrumental down on the bottom as a berry. We'll play that. Sorry, we'll draw that, replace that. and then we'll play this. Activate one accompany. You may either draw one card or play one card. So there's only one accompany that I have, and that is the Argent regains 2 HP. I can then draw a card or play a card. I will draw a card. And that is not really that helpful, but it may come in handy later. So that was my play. Now my power, I'm going to activate the Drake's Pipes to activate the Perform on one melody card. And that will be this one. Destroy one ongoing card or one target with 2 or fewer HP. Really can't do anything there, so I will activate instead this Perform. Actually, no, I take that back. Neither of them can be used. Because there's nobody I want to target, and there's nothing I want to destroy that's ongoing. I could destroy this one. Actually, no, let's just destroy it. Let's just get rid of it. And then I get to do the other one, which is, and hero may use 1 power. And we'll go ahead and use Haka's power to deal up to 3 damage to 2 other characters. We'll do Citizen Assault, and we'll do Citizen Anvil. Okay. And then I get to draw a card, and that's the end of the turn. Okay, so now with an environment card. Seismic Defender. Each hero may discard 1 Magma Crystal card. This card deals the X villain targets with the highest HP 3 melee damage and 3 fire damage each, where X is the number of Magma Crystal cards discarded. It's good to know. However, the target with the highest HP will take 2 damage. Not a horrible thing in the world. Citizen Dawn, start phase. There are 3 citizen cards in play. We're going to flip, and this is the last time that we can flip. And so now she is vulnerable again. Now we activate the end phases. She's going to do 1 damage to Haka, which gets muted. Destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the hero with the lowest HP. Currently Captain Cosmic, so he's going to lose this ongoing card. Citizen Assault deals each hero target 1 melee damage. So Captain Cosmic goes down to 13. Haka is not affected. Argent goes down to 15. And if Captain Hammer is in the trash, move him into play. And then he does 3 fire damage to each target. So it's kind of irritating that he just came right back. Goes down by 2. Actually, before I do that, so goes back up by 2, goes back up by 3, because I forgot something here. So we're going to move you back. And now, one thing I forgot, each card, when we get to here, we had 1 melee damage per each. And as a reaction, I get to use 1 power. So I will use 1 power to do 2 targets, 3 melee damage each, and I will take out Citizen Anvil, and that is amazing because, and I also take out Citizen Assault, like both of them get taken out. So I get to draw 2 more cards because of this lovely thing. So that's huge because that means that Anvil doesn't come back and Hammer doesn't come back. That's huge. Okay, so sorry, that was my screw up. I'm sorry about that. And now we are... What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to play Wounding Buffer next to the Captain Cosmic because there's nothing else I can really do that looks like it's going to help. And then I get to reveal the top card of my deck and either draw it or play it. Actually, we'll go ahead and do this. This play card seems really good. We're going to do another draw. And then at the end phase for Captain Cosmic now, the construct card with the lowest HP regains 2 HP. Currently, there's only 1 construct. There's 2 constructs. This has the lowest HP, so it's going to gain 2 back. So yay. Now Haka's going to go. Haka is going to, at the start phase, destroy 1 ongoing card. If I do destroy this card, which so I don't want to do that. I can then play a card. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 melee damage to Citizen Dawn. It's time we start dealing with Citizen Dawn. And then we'd get to draw 2 cards. We now get to activate a power. So that'll be deal up to 2 targets, 3 melee damage each. We will go ahead and deal 3 to Citizen Autumn, and then 3 more to Citizen Dawn. And then we go on to the Argent Adept. I kind of don't really want to play. I can take 2 energy damage, which cannot be reduced. I'm okay with that. And then use 1 power or draw 2 cards. Well, I'll use 1 power to activate these 2 as well. I can't destroy anything ongoing, but 1 hero may use 1 power. So that'll cause the Hawkeye here to go again, and this time take out Citizen Autumn for good, and knock out Citizen Dawn down there. And he gets to draw 1 more card. Now that was the play. Now I get to do the power, and the power I'll kick in again. Oh, this is a 1-shot. That should have gone over there. We'll go ahead and kick in the power again, which again will target Citizen Dawn. And we may as well hit dude over there with some damage. And then we get to draw a card. All right, so pretty good overall. I feel like that was a pretty good turn. We draw another environment card. It is an Ember Shaman, who will activate during... Oh, no, actually, before we do that, this card deals the target with the highest HP 2 fire damage. That'll be Haka, who will take 1 fire damage because of their abilities. Do I still have that in play? Am I just completely screwed up here? I've completely screwed that up. That should not be in play. Let's go ahead and penalize myself about 4 damage. Knock myself down to 23. That was bad. However, because of that, I do get to react. And so, because of that damage, I get to react and use 1 power. And once again, 3 melee damage. This is literally just smashing over and over again. It's lovely. I love it. That's 3 more there. Now we get to draw a card. And this will activate during the end phase. Each hero may discard 1 Magma Crystal card. This card deals the X villain targets, blah, blah, blah. We don't have any Magma Crystal cards, unfortunately, so that won't matter. We now go to Citizen Dawn, and the start phase will not kick in because we can't flip each time. So instead, we'll just go to play a card. She gets Luminous Leadership, +1 damage dealt by citizen cards, and there are no citizen cards. On the next round, that will kick in and she will discover a citizen card. However, now she's going to deal the hero with the highest HP 1 energy damage, so that will be Haka. Pretty mild. All right, so now we're going to go over here to Captain Cosmic. We're going to use Autonomous Blade on our good buddy here, Haka. I'm going to feel embarrassed if the... So I know the power thing, you can only use, like, you can't use multiple powers in the same thing. Same way you can't do multiple reactions. I think I may have been overreacting and I may have been overpowering. That's something I probably should have been more careful about. But I played 1. I get to draw 1 and play 1. Oh, and I had to discard a card, so I'll discard this one. And then I can... There's nothing to heal, so that's fine. Over here to Haka, who can now play a card. I will do Mirror, which is just simply going to do 3 damage. I'm going to focus on getting these characters done. Or they keep moving down there. I can now activate a power, so that'll be 2 targets. I'm going to go ahead and hit our good buddy over here, Seismic Defender. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Ember Shaman as well. And then I get to draw a card. Over here on the Adept, I honestly don't feel like there's anything. I may as well play this Perform, and just in case. And that'll actually give me an additional melody that I can do instead of this. But for now, I'm actually going to activate this melody. Destroy one ongoing card. And then one hero may use one power. So, Haka, again. That'll go down 5, and this will take out the Shaman. Haka gets to draw a card. Actually, no, we're going to take out the Seismic Defender. That's actually going to be much more important to take out. Probably could have taken out both of them. But I kind of want to keep working on Citizen Dawn. And then draw a card. All right, now we're going to draw another. Anything here deals 3 targets with the highest HP, 1 fire damage each. So that'll be Haka, Captain, and Captain. Oh, actually, no. I can choose. I think that was something else I was missing. The 3 targets with the highest HP, that includes Citizen Dawn. She goes down by 1. Magma Crystal. This will deal the 3 non-environment targets with the lowest HP 1 melee damage each and 1 fire damage each. However, the unflagging animation is -1 damage dealt to construct cards. And what I'm wondering is, when you have it split up like this, does it affect both of them or just one of them? I'm going to assume one of them. So each of these is going to get 1 damage. Oh, and I should have done the extra 2 energy damage. I forgot to do that. That's stupid of me. And then I can heal the lowest one on the next turn. That's not something to do right now. And then this, yeah, that's not worth looking at. Okay, so Citizen Dawn's going to go. +1 damage dealt by Citizen cards. And again, we have an ongoing thing here, but that's it. That's all she can really do. She can hit Haka for 1 damage. And then as a reaction, use 1 power, so she'll react and take out her for 3 more, as well as we'll hit the crystalloid over here. I kind of want to hit the crystalloid and not the shaman. I feel like the shaman, I'm going to be able to do some extra stuff here. We'll hit that. It's not as important as I think. And then I do 2 extra energy damage because of this. This will be on. Come on. There we go. And I don't know if that applies to both of them. I think it does, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that was the reaction to Citizen Dawn attacking. We're now going to go to Captain Cosmic. Cosmic Crest, we'll go ahead and just throw this in. We might as well. And I think we're going to go ahead and do this power. Oh, and we have to destroy a card, so we'll destroy this one. Player discover 1 construct card. We'll go ahead and do this one. We're going to go ahead and play this, and we'll play it on the Argent Adept, which means that they get to do 2 powers. And because they've got this and this, that'll actually be very, very helpful. Okay, so Haka's turn. Haka's going to play a card. I think we're just going to go straight up with Mirror again. Oh, Mirror is a power. I think I did that as a one-shot last time, and that was a mistake. So we'll get rid of this. Surge of Ihi. We'll do Knock Heads. After this card is played, Haka deals up to 2 targets, 2 melee damage each, -1 damage dealt by those targets. We'll go ahead and take out the crystalloid gremlins, which we then keep as a crystal. And then we'll also go ahead and take her out down by 2. And then we get to draw a card because we took out a non-hero target card. Then we get to use our power, which in this case is just simply 2 targets up to 3 times each. Or up 2 targets, 3 melee damage each, so that's another 3 down. Basically, we're just wailing on Citizen Dawn here. A very slow motion thing like Loki did, Hulk did to Loki in the Avengers movie, which basically, back and forth. And then draw a card at the end. Okay, so Arjun gets to play a card. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This is Ongoing Harmony. So I get to do something a little bit different if I want to. All right, so Power Phase, I get to discard 1 card, and if I do, I get to use 1 additional power this phase, so I will do that. So I get to activate the Perform of 1 melody card, then activate the Perform of 1 other card. So I will destroy 1 ongoing card. I will then have one hero use a power. I think that's pretty obvious which way this is going to go. And then I get to activate Perform again, and so guess what? He's going to go again. I really do feel like I'm overusing that quite a bit. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this card over here. Because at this point, I'd rather just get rid of the card altogether. And that means Hawke's going to get another card. Basically, Hawke has just been the only one doing damage, and as a result, the only one getting cards. Then finally, I will draw a card. And I think that's it. Okay, so environment card. Ongoing item cards gain the keyword Magma Crystal. And then Citizen Dawn. There's nothing here. She just does some damage. She gets to play a card first. Channel the Eclipse. Play the top card of the villain deck. And then during the end phase, each villain, non-villain target gets 2 energy damage. That's nasty. So first of all, Hawke is going to take 1 damage. It's down to 19. And then as a reaction, use 1 power. That takes her down another 3. Each non-villain target gets 2 energy damage. However, constructs will be dealt 1 less damage. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's it. And then each of the characters will also get 2 energy damage as well. So 10 and 11. All right. I have no cards to sacrifice, so during the start phase, I lose this card, which is unfortunate. I can't play a card, so I will use a power, which will be just simply to draw a card and to see what it is. I may as well play this. I mean, it's ongoing. After any construct card is destroyed, Captain Cosmic deals up to 3 targets 1 energy damage each. In addition, I forgot to include the reaction to this. The card deals the attacker 3 energy damage. So say goodbye to 3 more points there, Captain Dawn. Hawke gets to go. Hawke will find something here to do. Yeah, Hawke will do Hawke of Battle, which is +1 damage dealt by Hawke. And then on the start phase, I get to discard any number of cards and deal 1 target X melee damage, where X is the number of cards discarded this way +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we can see where this is going. So that was my play, plus the actual damage is going to be this down to 28 from this power. That's all I can really do there. Over here to Arjun Adapt. There's nothing I want to perform. There's nothing I want to play, so I'm just going to do power phase. I'm going to discard a card, and that way I get to use 2 powers. I will destroy 1 ongoing card, and then activate Haka's power to do 4 more damage. And then up to 5 targets gain 2 HP each. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then Captain Cosmic and myself all gain 2 HP. All right. Okay, and then we're off to the... Oh, and I have to draw a card as well. I think over here I was supposed to draw a card, but I'm not going to. And then during the start phase, I was supposed to destroy that. Sorry. Okay, so start phase. Magmarian card with the highest HP deals each none with, unfortunately, there's none. So Crystalloid Behemoth. Holy cow. Alright, so Crystalloid Behemoth will do 4 damage to the target other than itself with the highest HP. The Crystalloid Behemoth comes out of nowhere, sees what a badass Citizen Dawn is, and figures that's where I've got to take out the enemy, and takes out Citizen Dawn by 4 more points. She has more hit points than anybody else. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to go over to Citizen Dawn. There's no start phase here that kicks in. Citizen Blood, that will kick in during the end phase. Deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage. That'll be Haka. She's getting kind of low, but as a reaction, we'll use his power to do 4 more damage. And we are almost there. This card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 1 infernal damage. And then Sweat and Tears will come into play as well. So the hero target with the lowest HP is, I think, this card over here, because it's only got 3 HP, so it'll get dealt 1 damage. And then that's it. We go over to Captain. The Captain over here can't really do much of anything, so they will draw 2 cards, I think, and hopefully get to do something this time around. And then that's it for them. Over here, we go to Haka, who at the start phase will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15 from the card itself. So yeah, that's 15 damage as the play, or actually as the start phase. That's not even part of the play. Although now at this point I have nothing I can actually play, but I will go ahead and activate my power, and that will take out Citizen Dawn, and we have won the game. And that's pretty much it. That is Sentinels of the Universe. Very lopsided. I feel like Haka is just this behemoth that does so much attacking that it's just ridiculous. And again, I'm not entirely sure if I was misusing the power here. I really feel like I was, because I was using that like 3 or 4 times for each round, but I think that might be something I need to read up on. And if I'm wrong, I will come back tomorrow and say I made an error because I'm an idiot. Haka would have been great dealing with the Akash villain. That would have been amazing because Haka could just keep taking out body parts left and right, which would have been, I think, much more helpful. In this one, I think the other thing that I don't quite get is why she can't flip over again. I feel like that's one where this would be stronger, and maybe the advanced version of this is stronger. This would be stronger if when you flip her, you then first have to shuffle in the trash back into the deck. So when you do that, everybody goes back into the deck, and then when you flip this over, once again, if you get 3 cards in the trash, you then have to flip her over again. But maybe that was just found to be too tedious. This was interesting. I kind of liked the gameplay of Captain Cosmic, but obviously this is a support character, and I think you want to be careful about support characters, too many support characters being tied in together. I was surprised how little Argent Adept did on his own. Again, I feel like Argent Adept is another support character, so it makes sense that Haka just did so much without, so much on their own, with a little support, of course. But that's pretty much it. We'll come back tomorrow. We are not going to be playing Sentinels of the Universe, don't worry. We'll be playing a new game altogether, and I will see you all then. Ciao, everybody, and bye.